Mr. Dinosaur, I'd like to welcome you and your and the nation of those who've been here. Please take your seats so that they know you in the bathroom of the grave.
clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, holy diver. Yeah. That shiny diamonds, like the eyes of a cat in the black and blue. Something is coming for you. Look out! Race for the morning. You can hide in the sun till you see the light. Oh, we will pray it's alright. Gotta get away. Get away. Between the velvet lies, there's a truth that's hard as steel. Yeah. The vision never dies. Life's a never-ending wheel. Say, holy diver, you're the star of the masquerade. No need to look so afraid. Jump, jump, jump on the tiger. You can feel his heart, but you know he's mean. Some light can never be seen. Yeah. Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, it's becoming of me. No, no, ride the tiger. You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, get away. Gotta get away, get away. Yeah. Holy diver, some survivor. You're the one who's clean. Holy diver, holy diver. Get the cops in the blue coming after you, holy diver. Oh, holy diver. Yeah. All right. Get away, get away, get away. Holy diver. Holy diver. Oh, holy diver. Ooh.
I got big plans for my future. A good college, a career, maybe even own my own business someday. One thing I'm not planning on is getting pregnant. That's why I choose anal sex. I mean, sure it hurts a little, and I wind up walking funny for a day or two, but I think my future's worth it. Anal sex, the smart choice for your future.
What's up? It's officialfnradio.com. My name is Bob on the motherfucking knob, and yo, I know we're running a little behind schedule as normal, and I know that Dio is not fucking independent music, but there is good reason for playing him. New Jersey Vixen, you're on the air with officialfnradio.com. What's up, girl?
Hey, Bob, oh Bob, I'm doing good, but it's bittersweet, man. I'm really fucking sad to hear about Lonnie James Dio.
Yeah, man, that is just like, that is shit.
And you know what? Like last night, I was out at a show. I was with some really cool people. Alex from Death Immortal, Derek from Sinestro Studios, Nancy from Kinky Magazine. We went to a show. We got to see Lita Ford, Dee Schneider. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time. And then on the way home, I got a message that he had passed away. This was maybe like 1:32 in the morning.
Right, you had
So everybody's like a little bummed out, and then we come home and we find out that he's in bad shape, but he was still alive. So we're like still hoping, yeah. And then we heard it again today, and I'm like, okay, but now it's official. So somebody was just shooting it out of the gun a little bit too soon. But you know, rest in peace, Ronnie James Dio, because that man was a fucking voice. He's still a voice. I mean, his voice is going to still be with us. You know, just nothing.
Yeah, I
Nothing
mean,
new.
that's
I fucking love that guy, man.
That's like,
I'm heartbroken. I really am. And my heart goes out to his wife, Wendy, because she's a beautiful soul.
Absolutely. No, and I mean, it's basically like taking one of the godfathers of heavy metal away from us, you know what I mean? And all I got to say is, like, they've got to be putting together one hell of a band in the afterlife. I mean, you take our Peter Steele.
I know, right? We're still not even over that. We're not even over that yet.
Now you're gonna take Dio too. So it's like, what the fuck?
And they got Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, what the fuck kind of band are they putting together in the afterlife? They've got like all the best fucking people.
You got a good attitude. You're making me smile. I have to look at it that way. That okay, they're not with us right now, but when it's our turn to go, then we'll still have metal up in heaven.
Like we're gonna have insane metal in heaven because goddamn, like, I mean, geez, like, you got only the best of the best, the cream of the crop,
Yeah, the cream of the crop.
So yeah, I mean, R.I.P. to Ronnie James Dio. I know usually we do the all-independent weekend thing, and I kind of broke rotation today to play some Dio, but I think it's just I think it's justified
because he's right up there with Ozzy, Peter Steele, and all these other heavy metal greats that are still with us. It's just. And his voice was just so unique. It was like, wow.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, stuff like Rainbow in the Dark.
He was a little guy, but he had the most powerful fucking voice ever.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, just insane. And, R.I.P. to Ronnie James Dio, and, love and respect to his family. Our condolences from Official FN Radio. I mean, I was a pretty big Dio fan growing up. How could you not? How could you not be? How could you not be?
Exactly. It's funny because this past Wednesday, as you know, every Wednesday night I'm out at the Phoenix Club. It's Open Jam. OFNR, proud supporters of the Phoenix Club in Haskell, New Jersey for the Open Jam. And I was hanging out with, again, the boys from Locked Together in Hatred. And Butchie, who is in charge of the Open Jam, and he's also the lead frontman for Fisticuffs, he does a number of Rainbow tunes, of Black Sabbath tunes, and he covered some of the Dio stuff. And he does them so well. And less than a month ago, if you go on YouTube, there is a really cool video, and it's Ronnie, and he's in the hospital, and he's sitting with his wife, and he's like, I'm going to beat cancer, I'm going to kick this. And, it's just like, yeah, and it just, makes you go, just taken away too soon, man.
Yeah,
taken away too soon.
Without question.
It's got some fucking great music, and I know we're going to be hearing it forever and ever and ever. And I like what you said. What kind of a band are they building up there, like, in the afterlife, man? I like that. That's awesome.
It's got to be insane, right? I mean, I guess God really needs a good metal band up there. Is really what it's got to come down to.
Yeah. God's ready to rock out too,
exactly.
Jesus, right, my turn to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So how was last night? I mean, minus this stuff with Dio, and I obviously don't want to glance over that at all, but I mean, you got a chance to hang out with some really fucking awesome people last night, and I need to know about it.
It was so amazing. It was so wonderful. As you now know, and I could tell our listeners because we're linking up together, I have become one of the new writers for KinkEmagazine.com, and my new feature article on the Saints of Pain just came out today, and I'm getting some positive feedback, which is making me happy. I hope I did them justice, and
I was asked by Nancy, the owner of the magazine, to come with her, and we had Derek with us, as you know, a videographer was with us, and then we also had Alex from Death Immortal joined us. So we had a nice little group go down, and it was Dee Snider from legendary Twisted Sister, another great fucking band, and he put together this really cool lineup, and it was Lita Ford, and it was him, and it was, you know, a couple other people in between. A lot of fun, a lot of good times, and we're just hanging out after the show, and we're waiting by, you know, the curtain there, and they're like, yeah, they're going to come out, and Jim Gillette, Lita's husband, great fucking guy, adorable, with a big mohawk. He comes out, he's like, oh, hey, Nance, how you doing? And she introduces me, and he shakes my hand, and he took pictures with us, and he's real cool. And Lita Ford's one son, I forget his name, but he's the oldest of the two, and he's a 13-year-old. This boy got on stage, and this young 13-year-old boy rocked out on that fucking guitar with his mama. He made her proud. The whole audience's mouth was like, what? And he's 13? This kid was freaking doing some licks and riffs, like, brrr, amazing. 13 years old, Bob.
Wow.
13. It was amazing. He was so adorable. And then, anyway, the littler one, again, they got the mohawks, the leather jackets, and the skulls, and, you know, they're just, they look so much like their dad, Jim Gillette. It's adorable. And I turned to my friend Alex and Death Immortal. I said, I just want to hug the kids. The kids were awesome. And we had a lot of fun. And so anyway, we're hanging out. All of a sudden, Dee Snider just comes from the curtain. He's right in front of me. And he goes, hey, how's it going? I've never met the man before in person. I've seen him in concert with Twisted Sister years ago. I never met him in person. He goes, hey, how's it going? I go, hey, that's the New Jersey Vixen. How are you? He goes, hey, what's up? He goes, you got any gum? He was fucking, he's like, so down to earth. And then I'm like, Nancy had a mint. Nancy gave him a mint. He's like, yeah, I came out to, like, say hi to everybody. He's like, what's going on? So, I knew he's got something going on with like muscular dystrophy and a motorcycle run. And I said, is that this week? Is that tomorrow? He's like, no, it's next week. It's in Long Island. I'm going to get all the specifications for it. I'm going to post it on, OFNR site, and I'll also put it on New Jersey Vixen's website. But he's in charge of this really great cause that they have all these bikers, and they have a motorcycle run, and they raise money for children with muscular dystrophy.
Nice.
And he talked about it with us for a little bit, and he was taking pictures. What a fucking nice guy. And matter of fact, he looked right at Derek with the big tongue out like that, and took a really cool picture. So really humble, nice guy. Lita sadly did not come back outside. Her husband came back out, and he was like, she's just exhausted. She wants to go lay down and rest. She was with the kids, so we totally understand, because she's a rock and roll mama, you know. And she even said, she goes, I'm 52 years old. I was like, she looks damn good for 52, man. And she rocked. She licked on that guitar. But her 13-year-old son, wait, he's already really good. Wait till this kid's in his 20s. Everyone's going to be like mouth hung open and wanting to do what this kid's doing, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
It was awesome. But yeah, we had a really good time, and, you know, stopped at the rest stop and grabbed some junk food. It's always a good way to go, you know?
Definitely.
So, but yeah, it was cool. It was all good, you know?
Nice.
Yeah. So what did you do?
Oh, well, me and I took my videographer, Video Bill himself. Me and Video Bill went to Worcester, Mass last night. And
you know, I was going to go to that. And I actually was on the phone the day before yesterday with Michael. And he called me, and he said to me, I'm going to put you on the guest list, Vixen. I'm like, awesome. When I looked at the invite, my eyes caught the ending date. You know, on Facebook,
right.
Time starts, ending date. My eyes caught ending date, and I thought it was today. And I was already prepared to travel 3 hours to go out there with a friend and go check them out. And then my friend's like, you realize it's the same day as the Atlantic City trip with Lita Ford and Dee Snider. I'm like, fuck. So I called Michael back, and I said I have to decline. I can't make it. So, but I got some good news for you. In speaking with him, and it's brewing. We don't have a date yet, but it's going to be very soon. They're going to come here to Dingbats in Clifton, New Jersey.
Fuck yeah. And let me tell you, man, we got there really early. We got there like 8 o'clock. They were just like, everyone's just bringing their stuff in, you know? Perfect timing.
Right.
Like, we got there perfect timing. They're just starting to set up. And, you know, Mike had invited us to come up. He's like, listen, come up and you can introduce Before the Fall. And I'm like, oh, sweet. You know, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to do that. You know, I love to do that. And we got there, and he comes up to me. He's like, hey, man, you know, thanks for coming up. Listen, I want you to introduce all the bands tonight.
Oh my God, Bob, that's fucking great.
So me and Bill look at each other and like, what do we do? Okay, yeah, fuck it, let's do it, you know. And so the entire evening, OFNR was emceeing Tammany Hall.
You know what? I fucking love it. Oh, congratulations! I'm applauding over here for you. Yay!
Yeah, hell yeah! And
you've been so excited. That's fucking great.
It was so incredible. And you know, at the end of the night, we had all the bands coming up. Thank you so much for for supporting independent music and for announcing our bands. Beautiful. And you know, everybody was like telling us how great we did as MCs. And you know, and I got to thank Michael Gendron from fucking Before the Fall, because without him, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do any of that stuff.
Oh, yeah, he was so sweet on the phone, and we chatted for a little bit the other day. He was so sweet, and he was telling me that his band is barred. Is that the right word? From playing at some bar, going to a bar, and I was laughing, and I thought he was joking. He's like, yeah, man. He goes, we had a liquor tab, and he was like, it's like over $1,000.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, actually, if you go back through the podcast, I think it was a couple weeks back when we talked to Before the Fall, they told us that story.
That's hysterical. I have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
What a nice guy, and I can't wait to see them live.
Let me tell you,
they want to come down here, so I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna get in touch with Freddie Dingo over there at Dingbats and make it happen. You know?
Yeah, and let me tell you, man, we met a lot of other really great bands there. It started off the night with the Dead Sundays. They were fucking really good. And then the Dead Beats came on, and they did a lot of covers, but they did a lot of like dance songs, like not dance songs, but like old 50s rock tunes done up like punk rock, you know, like real fast and like way like more like modernize these old songs.
Nice.
Very fucking awesome. And then Crumb came on, this band called Crumb, and they totally just blew me away. Like I was just floored by their entire, you know, personality
really?
and set, and was just awesome. And then Before the Fall,
called Crumb?
Yeah, and crumbnation.com I think is where you can go and check them out. And then of course, you know, Before the Fall came on, and first of all, they got a chick singer, you know, nice. Misty fucking Silva, and yo, man, she just fucking, the whole band ripped it up. They had such high energy. They were just incredible. They played a lot of great songs. And, you know, of course, keep it locked to the official FN Radio video channel, because Video Bill was with me. So, you know, we got some good video, and I got a shit ton of pictures that I'll be putting up, you know, in the next couple days.
Very
and
cool.
It was just an absolute fucking blast of a time. I got home this morning at about 3 o'clock.
Oh shit!
But it was awesome, man. It was so fucking awesome, and you know, to be up on the stage and shouting out all these great bands and telling people about OFNR, and then the Jaeger girls showed up, and you know nothing good happens when the Jaeger girls show up. So it just, you know,
shot the Jaeger with them.
Exactly, and they were $5 Jaeger bombs, a special. You know,
awesome.
Oh man, what a fucking night, man. What a crazy, epic, awesome evening. You know, courtesy of Before the Fall. And, you know, special huge thanks to all those guys in Before the Fall for, you know, inviting us up and letting us announce the bands. I think that was really fucking awesome.
Well, I can't wait to see Before the Fall live. I've heard their music. You've been spinning on the station. And then when I got to talk to Michael myself the other day, what a nice guy. I could just tell that when you got such nice people, that they probably just put out such a great product, and the product being their music. So I am truly looking forward to seeing them live.
Well, I was I was talking about, you know, the up and coming potential of the Bikini Bike Wash, and he's like,
nice.
He's like, listen, no matter when it is, just let us know, we're in. So I was like, all right, well, you know, that's a good possibility that, you know, man, maybe when we finally get the details kind of hammered out on that, and we're looking for bands, Before the Fall can go on that list.
Hey, I got a question question for you, and I don't know if this is a joke or is it serious, but some of the girls have been submitting, their name and their pictures, and they want to be, the models to, wash the motorcycles. And somebody submitted a picture of Lexi in a bikini.
No way.
Yeah, so I'm like, is he doing it as a joke?
You got to send that to me. I need that in my inbox today.
And I gotta tell you something, he makes a cute girl.
I need that submitted to my inbox at Bob at Official Effin' Radio, like, right now. Like, I need that in my life right now so I can, like, totally beat on him.
He's wearing this cute little yellow bikini with polka dots. And it's got a cute little tushy.
That's ridiculous. That's awesome. That's awesome.
You know what? I wonder if we could get him to come out and do the bikini bike wash.
I'm sure he would. I mean, I'll do it if necessary. I mean,
it's all in the name of independent music and OFNR, Bob.
That's right. Exactly. If I got to come out in a thong, I mean, nobody wants to see that, but I'll do it.
He'll do it. He'll do it.
I mean,
I gotta tell you, where we stopped at 8 yesterday before we went down to Atlantic City?
Nah.
I took Nancy and Derek and Alex, and I introduced them to none other than the Midtown Grill.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome.
One of the sponsored venues. Nice.
I took actually pictures and I put it up on Facebook. I had grilled cheese and French fries. Nancy had chicken fingers. And the guys I know had some empanadas and some like mini burgers and stuff, and they said they were like really good.
Nice.
And I did not know this. I learned something new yesterday about our lovely sponsor, Midtown Grill. They make their own soda and it's bottled.
Wow.
I took pictures of it too. I have to send you pictures. But I bought a, like a black cherry soda, and then later on I bought like a vanilla soda. It was so smooth and delicious. It reminded me kind of like a Dr. Brown soda, but it's their own soda. They have their own soda that's made with their label and bottled. And I was like blown away by it. I said, this is awesome. So I'm going to have to buy you a bunch of soda bottles and send them up to you.
Fuck yeah.
But not empty. I promise to send you full ones.
Oh, okay, good. That's good. I don't want empties. I mean, I want to be able to drink the soda.
Yeah, because it's really good. And then they had the red birch beer, Bob. That was really good.
Nice.
And it's their own soda. I did not even know this, like, how long ago? I did not even know this.
Wow. That's fucking, cool. That's awesome.
It is. It's awesomeness.
So,
hey,
what's coming up?
We got going on this week, right?
No, what's coming up?
Well, of course, every Wednesday we have Open Jam at the Phoenix Club in Haskell, New Jersey. So bring your talent, bring your voice, bring your drumsticks. The boys from Locked Together in Hatred usually are there, but this Wednesday they'll be performing at Lenora's in Hackensack, New Jersey. And on the 22nd, my boys, Locked Together in Hatred, are up for their last round of the Battle of the Bands. That's going to be in Hasbrook Heights at the VFW. If the boys make this round, they win prize money, they win new equipment, and they also get a shot to play at another Battle of the Bands at Starland Ballroom in Sayreville, New Jersey.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy, and
everybody needs to go out.
Them. I love all of them, man. Hey, and did you hear I got a flat tire during the week?
Yeah, I did.
It wasn't even a flat. I jumped the curb accidentally. I was trying to park, and I wasn't feeling too good. I had to go to the chiropractor. You know when you don't feel good, like you're not paying attention. And my freaking tire was all popped off. I'm like, son of a bitch. And I was like, oh man. I was like, I think Elton is off today. Like, let me call him. Elton is one of the guitarists in the band. So I call him. He's like, Vixen, no problem. I'll be right down. Where are you? I'll be right down there, I'm like, you sure? I don't want to bother you, but I don't have AAA anymore. I'm like, who the fuck can I call, No problem. I'll be right there. He doesn't come by himself. No, he comes with Jordan, and in another car is the rest of the band members, Jay and Mike and Tim and Guy, and one of the young ladies that's good friends with them, Sarah. The whole fucking band entourage comes to help Vixen change a tire.
That's awesome. See, now that is awesome. Now that is worthy of like some sort of independent award. Like, we need to come up, you know how they have like the Grammys and the Oscars and all this other nonsense? We need to come up with a good one, like a good award for independent artists. And they would totally get like the the Good Samaritan Award.
Yeah, we're gonna have to think of something. I was so touched, and I mean, they changed it 1, 2, 3, and they're like, no big deal, no big deal. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, I live out here. Yes, I have a lot of friends, but my family is all over the place and not near me. And it's like, when you're like a single female, you're like, okay, who can I get to help me with stupid shit like this? Well, anyway, I'm having them back this week for a barbecue. I told them I'm supplying the beer, the burgers, the hot dogs, and they're going to come over and barbecue with Vixen, and they're going to also mow my lawn.
Awesome. Well, when they're done, they can come mow my lawn, too, because it needs it.
Oh, well, definitely. We'll throw everybody in the van, a couple cases of PBR, and we're there.
Nice.
And I even have a lawnmower we could bring.
Well, I have the lawnmower. I just need some gas for the lawnmower.
I think we can manage something. I think we could definitely work that out.
Right on. Well, shit, man. Lots of great stuff coming out. Going on. Some great stuff. I got Tanadra coming up here in a little while, so I want everybody to keep it locked for her because she's on fire. This girl, and
Yeah, she's awesome. I really enjoy her music. She's awesome. I really like her a lot.
So I'm really looking forward to talking with her. So that's coming up in just a little while. And otherwise, there's a lot of great shows. There's the Curse of Her Flesh tonight at Milford. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make that show. But if you're in the Milford area, Milford, Connecticut, you should go check out Curse of Her Flesh. Say what's up to Eric and the boys. And, tell them that OFNR sent you. And then, of course, on the 22nd is that Connecticut Music Fest here in Waterbury, which is like maybe 5 minutes from my house. So, I'm definitely going to go check that out. And then on the 12th of June, we skip a day here. On the 4th of June, Momo is doing a show at Cousin Larry's with Mad Orchid and the August Infinity, and that's going to be everybody and their fucking brother better get out there and see that and support Momo because, if this show goes well, that's just going to be more shows that OFNR can bring to the people,
Yeah, and I got one more mention for you. Friday, May 21st at Crash Mansion. It's going to be the Emergenza Festival, and Death Immortal is on the ticket. And it's also going to be Nancy from Kinky Magazine's birthday celebration, Sweet 16 all over again. So we're going to have a great time. And I know my boy Evil Steve will be hanging out with us as well.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. And then, of course, on the 12th of June, it's rad. Rock Against Dystrophy. Everybody, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Everybody and their brothers better got it. And sister and mother and uncle, anyone who's 21 plus, get down to the fucking trash bar and pay your $10 to see an amazing kick-ass lineup and help an amazingly good cause.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. Come on. You got some great bands on that bill. Odd Zero, Thinning the Herd, Ashes Within, God's Green Earth. Come on.
Oh, my God. Such a lineup. You're right. We have to think of... We should do our own awards for the indies people, Bob. But you know what? I know you and I know me. We would be giving every one of these motherfucking bands an award because we love them all so much.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Everybody would walk away with some sort of ribbon at the very least.
You know what? We really should do this, and I'm not even joking. We should really put something together and maybe do it so we could raise some money for a good cause.
Yeah, that's not.
Do it in the end of the summer, in the fall. I'm not even joking. This sounds like my wheels are turning. I'm getting some really good ideas.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, we really could put something really kick-ass together. I think.
I think so. I think it'll be great. Anyway, my dear, I'm going to love you. I'm going to leave you. Again, Ronnie James Dio, rest in peace. You're loved, greatly missed. Music's going to play on. And I'm looking forward to hearing some Tanadra, man. This girl rocks.
Fuck yeah, we're going to get that on. Before we do, I got to get some Before the Fall on. Once again, thanks to Mike Gendron and all the guys in Before the Fall for letting us come out to Worcester, to Tammany Hall, and, shout out the bands and it really felt like we were somebody last night, you know what I mean? And on our way back, the one thing I did say, I was a little perturbed. I was saying, man, we gotta travel damn near an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, out of our own state to be able to fucking announce bands, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna work on fucking making Connecticut, a better place for OFNR, man. God damn it.
Yeah, absolutely. Start beating down their doors.
I'm saying, what the fuck, man? I got to travel all the way to Massachusetts to announce bands. I should be able to do that shit in my own hometown, you know?
Yeah, this is true.
But
this is true.
I'm so glad that I went. It was a great show.
Hey,
Vixen, I'll
maybe a
talk to you
gift for
soon.
me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Then tell your wife hi for me, and then I'll be in touch. But and I'll tell you to keep in touch with yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, I do that anyway, so.
Hi, man. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too, man. Talk to you soon.
Bye, baby.
Bye. There you go. Your heat on the street. The New Jersey Vixen, now part of Kink E magazine. Keep it locked for an interview with Nancy from Kink E magazine coming up in June. Working out the details, finalizing all that stuff so I can talk with her to find out what the fuck is Kink E magazine. What's it all about, you know, and how long has it been around? And that kind of stuff. I mean, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great, great time. This week on Tuesday, you've got Rock Hard magazine calling into the Mardi Gras show. So that's going to be an amazingly kick-ass time. And, you know, lots of more interviews are coming. And I think we should play some music because I've talked more than long enough. Here is some fucking Before the Fall. What an amazing fucking performance last night. What a great bunch of people. Awesome, awesome stage presence. And I just can't say enough good things about Before the Fall, so I'm just going to play some of their music and let it speak for itself. A couple songs that we heard last night, and it was really funny because at the end of their set, Misty comes off the stage and she's like, "Bob, you know, not for nothing, you know, like all the words to our songs," because I'm singing along, rocking out, and I'm like, "Listen, you know, the fucking CD kind of got stuck in my CD player because it's so fucking good that, you know, I mean." I listened to it for like, a couple of weeks straight. That was the only thing that I was listening to, you know, because I don't listen to regular radio. Fuck them guys. And it was just cool to be able to like rock out with those guys and actually see them live. And I'm really excited to hear that they're going to be headed down to Jersey and playing at Dingoes and Dingbats and all that other place. And oh, what a great night that's going to be. I definitely have to go just because, I mean, fuck that, you know, they were just so awesome. So here's some Before the Fall. Don't go anywhere. It's Official FN Radio's Indie 180. showers are over. The Mayflowers are here. The Mayflower is what brought the Pilgrims to America. America is the land of rock. 3 bands, 1 choice. It's May, Artist of the Month, featuring Discipline X from Finland. The Saints of Pain from New York City. And introducing up-and-coming artist Tanadra from New Jersey. The Mayflowers are here. Which band will be the May Artist of the Month? Be a pilgrim and decide. Pilgrim.
Who are you to even think you can know the difference between good and evil? Are you God?
Face down in the puddle you left me. Though I try, but I can't see this pain you're leaving me. Looking for my faith, where can it be? And now I'm wondering where you are, where you may be. Godless now, and it bothers me. As I drop down to my knee, I feel but I can't say. My soul is gone now, in spite of me. The poison from this killing jar has taken me, controlling me. The light is fading fast. My time is come up close. This place that we reside is killing me inside. Drowning in this jar eternally. 'Cause this is where we'll be for all the world to see. I try to feel your face in front of me, but it's just an empty space. It's all I see. What's wrong with me? The light is fading fast. My time is come up close. This place that we reside is killing me inside. Face down in the puddle you left me.
Woo! I love the Saints of fucking pain! OFNR for the win! Woo!
emanating when you will feel the my pain if you ever again hurt my voice. We can't say goodbye to your fucking life. Yeah. I will never salute a devil's whore. I will never salute a devil's whore. I will never salute a devil's whore. I will never salute a devil's whore.
Hey, it's Tanadra, and you're listening to OFNR, official FNradio.com.
Take it easy. Let me show you how to please me. Gentle and kind and don't squeeze me. 'Cause I
if it's just fucking, it's not new.
Oh, dude. Yeah. That's true.
It is officialfnradio.com. My name is Bob on the motherfucking knob, hanging out, chilling out. It is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I am recuperated well from the insanity that was last evening at Tammany Hall. Thanks again to Before the Fall and all the other bands that rocked it. Just played you some amazing kick-ass music. Now, there is an Artist of the Month poll going on, right? May Artist of the Month. It's going on throughout the month of May. May is almost over, just so you know. I mean, we're like halfway through, okay? So get your votes in if you haven't already done so. Just go to officialfnradio.com, click on the Artist of the Month link there, right on the front page. But you just heard some Tanadra with a song called Take It Easy. Before that, Discipline X with The Devil's Whore. Saints of Pain before that, New York's own Saints of Pain, now in Kinky Magazine. You should pick up a copy, or at least go to kinkymagazine.com and check it out. Saints of Pain with Killing Jar. Before that, we had some Death Immortal in there with Trinity of Terror, I know one of Vixen's favorite songs. And some Before the Fall started us all off that music break with Shut Up and Take It and Devil Made Me, both songs which got a chance to see live in person last evening. How amazing. I mean, just so incredible. Such an amazingly good band. And, if you guys haven't checked out the brand new video that I've posted to our YouTube channel, go check that out. Do me a favor and check that out. And, you get an opportunity to see our studio in action. Actually get a little virtual tour, if you will, of the OFNR studio. In case you've never seen it, you're not sure, it's not in somebody's basement. It's not just like hidden away in a corner, not, one single computer kind of thing. It's the whole enchilada, man. You got the 3 computers up here. You got all the cool stuff on the walls from all the great bands that we know and love and that send us stuff all the time. It's just so great. It's so awesome. I mean, please check that out. Of course, brand new Odd Zero videos up as well, all about Milton Hernandez. It focuses mostly on him and, of course, on the new record. The last installment of that is coming this week, so keep it locked for that. I'm very excited. It's been an awesome video to make thus far. Hanging out with Odd Zero on the fucking party bus. How do you go wrong with that? You can't go wrong with that at all. And so I mean, just so much shit going on, just so much fucking insanity going on. There is a show in Milford tonight. Again, OFNR unfortunately not gonna be able to make the show, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to. You got nothing going on. You like heavy metal. We know you do. You listen to OFNR, and we play quite a bit of metal. So go check out Milford. It's Curse of Her Flesh, Dome Ringer, a lot of Grey Legate bands. Check that shit out. Make sure you go and say what's up to Eric and the boys of Curse of Her Flesh, and that would be tits, if you will. Some other things that you should check out, brand new bands and such, Locked Together in Hatred, right? I mean, amazing kick-ass band. Really brutal, heavy stuff. I've been playing that like it's my job. Oh, wait, it is kind of my job, isn't it? Of course, I haven't had an opportunity to see them live yet. That is the key word in that sentence, yet. Yeah? Of course, there's also events happening at Sabrosa Party, right? And we're going to go into that right now while we wait for the Tanadra herself to call. It is May the, 15th, 16th today. So tomorrow, you can catch the live Sabrosa Party show on 91.7 FM WXAI from 5:30 to 7. And this, I bet you, is Tanadra. You're on the air with officialfnradio.com. Is this Tanadra?
This is actually David calling for Tanadra.
Okay, what's up, David? What's going on?
Hey, how you doing? So, want to get Tanadra on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hold on one sec. Here we go.
Very good.
Hello.
Hi, is this Tanadra?
Yeah.
What's up, Tanadra? What's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just was in the kitchen pouring me a nice glass of wine.
Nice. Good way to spend a Sunday, man. Well, thank you so much for calling in. You are on fire. Did you know that? Did you know that, you are, on this awesome, up take? Like, all the fans are loving your music, man. They're just loving what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I mean, I'm working my ass off, and I'm working really hard. So I'm hoping that, you know, the reflection shows that, and obviously it is. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, and all the comments I'm getting are like so positive. You have, like, really, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, you have an awesome, epic voice. Really, really great stuff. How long have you been doing music?
Since I popped out of my mother. I was singing out of her.
Nice. Sounds about right.
Yeah, pretty long time. I mean, the rock side, I connected with some great people. You know, I'm producing this EP. We're actually working on a full LP. So yeah, it's really exciting to do what I'm doing, and I've always been an edge pusher. So for me to take the rock music of all different genres I like and kind of mash them up, mix them in like a mutt, I feel it's a great opportunity. It's a great time for that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, the three songs that we've got Danny, obviously, which is just awesome. You know, then we got you know, Taking It Easy, which we just played just a couple minutes ago, and then Pissed Off. And like all three songs, they have that Tanadra flavor, but they're all different in and of themselves. So like, is that what we can expect for the rest of the EP?
I'll tell you what's coming. The EP's out. The EP's available right now. There's actually 4 songs on there as this introduction, and I think it's a great introduction EP where it's 4 different flavors of me and life and events. But the greatest thing about that is it has such a great interpretation of the music that people that are listening to it can relate to it.
Yeah.
So it's not just about me, although that's how it was written, that it's about millions and millions of people out there as well that can relate to that story and be touched by that. And I think that's a great introduction. But what you can expect from the LP, I'm going to tell you, the sounds are getting harder, edgier, metal influenced, and I'm just no hold bars on this one.
Right. And so, like, who are the members in your group? Is it always the same? Is it studio musicians? How does that work?
Yeah, right now it is studio musicians. I have been auditioning here in New York, members for the Tanadra band. You know, so as we prepare for gigging. I actually did some promotion just recently. I was in London. I probably saw that up on my blogs on my MySpace, and I've gotten great responses from that. I did an interview out there as well on a radio station in a town called Teesdale, UK, and it was phenomenal just to hear the response of people liking the tunes, and it just makes me want to work even harder. And the people that are evidently that's going to be the band with me has to have that same ambition and drive as I do. So yeah, currently it's just it's session people, but I'm looking to formulate, you know, a band to support, you know, the EP and the LP, but at the same time throw some of our own stuff in there, because I have way too many ideas to keep right now just by myself.
No doubt. And so, like, what about influences? Who would you say, like, are your main influences for writing, and like, where do you get your inspiration from?
Life. I think life gives me those influences, but I mean, man, I'll tell you, if you had enough time, I could just name them all. But no, I have AC/DC's been a great, you know, role model, and then you have the Led Zeppelin and Joan Jett and the Tina Turners and you know, 30 Seconds to Mars and Kings of Leon and, you know, Green Day. So you can just see where my mind is going.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got the rock genres of all just mashed into Tanadra.
Right.
So that's how I want to express that, you know. And again, I think the EP was actually a great introduction, you know, to just 4 different sides. They have the Tanadra spin, like you said, but they give you 4 different flavors, 4 different sides.
Absolutely.
And we just did, here's a cool thing, we just did, and this is for anyone that's listening, if you go to my MySpace right now, or you go to the website, actually, www.tanadra.com, you go in there, we gotten so many great responses from the Danny track as well that I said, you know what? Why don't we, and I talked to the producers on this one, and they completely agreed, why don't we work on an acoustic version with 2 guitars kind of in there and mixing and mashed up, almost like Tenacious D did when they had like the 2 guitars and they were jamming and going. I said, well, this could be kind of a cool idea, especially, you know, if you're home, you're relaxing, you know, with your girl, you're getting in the mood, throwing some Tanadra, you know, hey.
Hell yeah.
So you have like the acoustic version of Danny that is offered to anyone right now for free.
Nice.
So they go in there and they can download that for free.
Everybody and their brother brother should go and do that right now. Like, go and get that.
Like right now, while the station's on, while you're listening to this interview, don't cut this interview off. Listen to it. Go there, download it for free.
Yeah.
Call in if you have to. Tell me you loved it. Tell me you made babies on it. However you do it.
And so, like, what, like, if you could put together, I love this. This is a good question. If you could put together a band, right, like your ultimate band to support you, you're the singer. Who do you put as that ultimate dream band? If you could, anybody living or dead, who would you put on with you?
Let's see. I would take the Animal from, I call him the Animal because he looks like the Animal from Foo Fighters.
All right.
I would take the guitars from AC/DC.
Nice.
Let's see, bass player. That's a tough one. I guess I would take the guy I'm auditioning because he was pretty effing sick.
Nice.
And yeah, me.
Nice. That would be a pretty damn good show, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I'll put this. I'd like the legends. Put the legends in here, and mash them in.
Yeah.
Some of the moderns, and there you go.
No doubt. So whenabouts can we expect the LP to drop on our laps? When can we get that?
Well, I'll tell you this. You know how the industry goes. It's when it's close, we get it out there. But right now, it's kind of, we've been, really, really trying to perfect the sounds, and it's been, been in the studios. It can be massive headaches when you really want to perfect it, and one person thinks it's right, the other person doesn't, and it's kind of like a jury. You all have to agree before you get out of the room, or you're gonna kill each other.
Right.
But that's kind of how it is. But we all, at the end of the day, we want the best sounds. Even if I can't speak the next day from killing it with the vocals, that's what has to be done.
Right.
I love it. I wouldn't see it any other way. You know what I mean? Some people like to get up on stage and really mix and mash it up, and almost where they're coming off bleeding. And if they're not a broken finger or a bloody face, they felt they didn't do a good job. That's kind of how I am.
Right. And so, like, I mean, what was I going to say? Damn it. I lost.
I have that effect on some people.
I lost my total train of thought. What about, like, ultimately, what would you ultimately like want to do musically? Like, what's the final goal? When can you say, you know what, I did it, I reached my goal?
I think I started that. I started just by, like you were saying, getting responses from numerous people from different countries and different places that, oh man, I feel you on this one, girl, or wow, that's a great song, or wow, when can I expect more? Oh, that track, I wish I was that. To me, that's already a start to a goal. That was one of my goals, is just to be able to get the music out there so people can appreciate it just as much as I do, and it's happening. So, but of course, the ultimate, let me tell you, is to collect enough Grammys where I don't have any more room in the house for them. So that's the ultimate goal. But I mean, yeah, it's just, everything takes time. I just look at everything as this: you have to think positive, no matter what, and eventually it's your turn.
Now you are doing this independently now, or are you on a label, or how is it working?
I am independent.
Yeah.
I'm killing it independently, and it's the coolest thing about what today's market has to offer is, if you have the connections, if you can get out there and at least put your best foot forward, in this market, you may not need a label. I think today's market is the labels are only needed for promotion. That's my theory. I mean, if you can actually get yourself out there enough and start creating enough buzz and generating it on your own, if you have funding to be able to do that, do it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, yeah, I mean, labels are great, but I don't know. It's coming to that time where it's the indie artists.
Oh, no doubt.
They're going to need us more than we need them eventually.
Oh, no doubt. And and I think that eventually is going to happen a lot sooner than even the record labels want to admit to themselves. Because I mean,
of course,
most of the independent bands that I talk to are saying the same thing. What do we need a record label for?
Exactly. I think, and that's the thing, is for so long they've had the market in their back pocket, so this way they can throw a contract where they're basically, you're signing your life to the devil, and it was like, great, as long as you're out and you're doing your music and this is what you can do a living. Most of them would say, I don't give a shit. Oops. Excuse me.
No, you can swear. By all means, swear away. We're internet radio, so it's all good.
I don't know if it's like, I mean, I'm known for sometimes having a little potty mouth. So
it's all good.
I apologize for that, so I hope it's all good.
It is. It is.
Sorry, listeners.
It's totally all here on OFNR radio. They expect it.
Oh, Oh, fuck, that's cool.
So, I mean, what about playing? I know obviously you got to get the bands together. Like, what about when do you think we might be able to catch it? Because I mean, I'm only in Connecticut and I'm in Jersey, and I've got people in Jersey, you know, rocking out. We're ready to see Tanadra play live,
man.
so
I'm anxious. I actually went out yesterday with my manager David. We went to the city just to check out some bands, and I had like the tingles just watching. We went to the Highline Ballroom. There's like 4 different bands here playing. Killer fucking energy, just the greatest thing in the world. And I'm looking to myself, I'm like, you know what? You know, I am being very picky about the band, so it's taken me a little while because the session people are phenomenal.
Right,
you know, and
right.
the people that I want that are going to back me have to have at least the skills of these guys, if not better.
Absolutely.
You know, so and I have to also match up with the look because I'm young. You know, I have to have that image. It's a package. If you're going about it the indie way, and this is for all you independent artists out there that are listening, you have to create not just the music but a package, you know, and you shouldn't do it for a label, because if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're out there having fun and you're doing it, I guarantee you they'll be watching you.
Right.
So
absolutely. And so what about? What about
gigging,
like?
I'm looking. Sorry,
No.
gigging. I'm looking at it as once I piece this band together, we're out. I mean, I'm not kidding. I've actually been networking already while I'm out. You know, passing out. I have EPs that I would give out to some of the promoters in different places, because those are the ones that'll get you in there.
Right.
So I'm out there. I'm like a universal. You know, my manager and I, we're just like this universal storm heading in everybody's direction.
Absolutely. And you know what? I mean, once you hit the scene, everybody and their jaws are gonna hit the floor, and they're gonna realize, like, wow, where has Tanadra been in all my life?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, she's been right here, just waiting,
just waiting for the right opportunity.
Exactly.
What about a day job? I mean, do you do this? Obviously, as an independent, you can't be doing this all the time. Do you have like an actual day job, or is this what you do all the time?
I did. I'm actually doing this mostly full time. I do take side projects with different things that I'm doing right now. Video editing. You know,
Nice.
I'm pretty handy with the computer.
Right.
So I'll do like little video editing and things of that nature. But this is primarily my main focus. We finally have the EP, you know, up for sale. So I'm really trying to push, you know, that avenue and market that avenue. So yeah, I mean, I know everything's time consuming. I give myself focal points, what I need to do and how I have to go about doing it. But yeah, I mean, I had a pretty decent job when I was out there doing it, and I took this on full time. So a little nice nesting egg saving here doing it. So
yeah, absolutely. And you know, again, I think, you know, once you hit the ground running and are actually out there performing, you're gonna just have sold out shows on a constant basis. I can't see how that wouldn't be possible. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
It's just, you know, and obviously I'm just a guy running a station independently myself. I'm not getting paid to say that stuff. I fucking love your music. It's great.
Thank you so much.
It's so awesome. What about growing up? What did you listen to? What were like your favorite bands?
Everything. I think I listened to everything. I mean, for me, you know, okay, first of all, I'm Brazilian, so for me it was like in my neighborhood listening to that kind of hard rock stuff, and so-and-so was kind of like, well, who are you? You know, what's going on here? So, of course, I had a mixture of everything from, like, pop, you know, like the smooth R&B, you know, sometimes the jazz throwing it in there, and it's all different flavors. You know, to me, music is music. My mood takes me to where it needs to go. And that's how I stay true to myself in music. You know, I don't have a love for a particular, you know, I love to sing, perform, do rock. When it comes to listening to music, it's my mood. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people can make out and have mad passionate sex on heavy metal music. Some people prefer jazz, and some people prefer Tanadra.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you know what,
You know what I
Tanadra is
mean?
like a mix of everything, so it works
Exactly.
out. What about, like, as far as like your first concert ever? Do you remember who did you go see?
Oh man,
Do you remember?
I think it was No Doubt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it was No Doubt. I'm from Jersey, so it's only and it was in Madison Square Garden. I think it was my first train ride when I was like really, really, really young. Yeah,
Nice.
There was No Doubt.
Nice. Well, I've got actually my head of my street team is actually in Clifton, Jersey. Are you close to there?
Oh,
or?
nice. Clifton is not far at all. I'm actually from Morristown, Morris Plains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you know who's from there too? It was a couple of months back. I was in London, And I went into this venue called Barfly, which is a very known venue for like a lot of bands to perform. Foo Fighters kind of, I believe, according to a lot of people's stories, that Foo Fighters actually jammed there before they actually were signed, or they jammed there. I know they were already signed, but they jammed there.
Right.
And there was a band there called the Dillinger Escape Plan.
Yeah.
And it's a metal band, and they're from Mars Plains. And I swear to you, one of the guys looks familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. And I'm thinking maybe he's from the same town. Maybe we grew up together.
Right? Isn't that weird? Like, it's such a small world, really, when you think about it. You know. What about bands like? Have you had the opportunity to catch any like crazy good independent bands on the scene? Like, have you seen anybody that you're just like, wow, these guys are crazy?
Yeah, I will say that. You know, another band that performed at Barfly was Clash, and the Dillinger Escape Plan. I saw them. It was just it was crazy. It was sold out when we went there, and of course I had to throw in the New York charm to the guy. I was like, dude, came all the way from New York, quote unquote. I really didn't, but I was like, I came all the way from New York to see these guys. Come on, you got me. And of course I didn't have the British accent, so I had to try to throw in a little bit of the Brooklyn accent just to see. I don't have one, but I don't think they'd know the difference. And then they kind of let us in.
Nice.
And we went right in and we saw them, and it was so crazy. When I say crazy, I mean people were throwing each other up. There was feet kicking in the air. They knocked off like the plates in the ceiling. It was just like crazy. Hot as balls in there. I was like, dude, this is awesome. I need to be up there.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I got a lot of footage of like a lot of stuff when I actually am going to be doing like a video blog of this soon of my time in London, and so you'll probably see clippings of a lot of bands, and I got some of them holding up the Tanadra CD saying, check her out, you love her stuff.
Nice.
So,
hell yeah.
So I'm a networking, man. I gotta get out and I gotta meet. That's how you have to do it. You can't sit in your ass and expect good music.
Oh, no question.
Even if it's good music, you know, you still have to do your footwork in this business.
Oh, yeah. No, without question. I mean, you could be an awesome band, but if nobody knows about you, how awesome really are you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, and that's really what that's really what it comes down to. So, I mean, for you, what's next? What's the next step? You know, for Tanadra.
Well, I'm working on the LP.
Right.
The website actually just got launched on Friday.
Nice.
The official Tanadra website. And I worked very closely with the web design team on this one just to make it not just a website. And I guess I am a brainiac. Like I have been called this. I'm a pretty nerd. That's what I am. I'm a pretty nerd. So it's like I kind of will sit and kind of look into different things, a little bit more detail, a little bit more hand-picked. And when it came to the website, I wanted it to make it, you know, not just a website, because I know even my experience, I can go to the hottest band in the world. I'll go check out, like, AC/DC site or, you know, Kings Leon. I'm checking it out, but I'm only there once. I get a full glimpse of what's going on. I'm there once.
Right, you're not going to go back.
You don't really return. So I said, well, how do we get people to kind of return to your site? Well, we made this more of a community kind of a site where it's like now people come to the shows, they'll take pictures. If they want to post the pictures they had versus other people's pictures, they can actually log into my website and create their own profile. They can upload videos. They can upload pictures, you know, they can get into the forums, they can sign up to the fan club, they can download the free acoustic track while it's there. It's just, and it's cool.
That's awesome. You're building an empire.
Exactly. And I'm just like, you know, like I said, again, it's just, I have the love of music and I love people that love music. And I think if, you know, doing this means they're going to tune into the music of Tanadra, they can actually connect with each other, you know, bonding about not just my music, but music in general. And it just creates such a buzz. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think about the music scene as it stands now? Is it better?
It's horrible. I mean, I think the love of music is almost, it's become a dollar sign to most of these places versus like we enjoy up music. I mean, with these, you know, you have to pre-sell tickets to kind of get money and this, that, so and so. When it used to just be come show up at the door, come pay a little dollars and you come in. You know, now it's like pre-sell, this, that, so and so, and all these different avenues where it's become, instead of, wow, let's give these guys an opportunity, well, who are you bringing and how much are you bringing in, this, that, and so and so.
Right. It's not about the music, it's about the dollar.
It's not about the music, it's about the dollar. Yeah, exactly. So yes, everyone has to make a living, and that's just how it goes. And the economy sucks, and we all know what's going on, you know, from the U.S. to Europe right now, you know. So it's not easy. So, you know, we all have to find our niches and our ways of doing things to cope. But yeah, when it comes to the music scene, it's just completely different. I mean, the internet, just the iTunes, and it's a rough one.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be album sales, and you have to go out and buy the CDs, and, you know, that's the only way you're going to get the music. And now people are just, it's so corrupt. You know, piracy is huge.
Yeah, right. I mean, as an independent artist, how do you think about that? What do you feel about that? Because, I mean, I know...
I think right now, it does suck overall. It sucks for the piracy, you know, to be out there regardless. But as an artist in the beginning, like, you know, for myself or for others out there, to get your music heard, and if someone's going to pirate it and give it to 30 people, that's 30 more people than you would have given it to.
Absolutely.
So it's just getting it out there into the hands of the right people. Now, when you are collecting royalties on that, and that becomes your bread and butter, then it sucks.
Right.
Because then you're taking a hit. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of in the middle on that one. It's like right now, it's like, okay, I like the exposure. I'm trying to get out there, and sometimes I don't get any sleep whatsoever because I'm just that hungry for this.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not kidding.
No, I hear you.
I'll hit the bed 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up at 5.
Absolutely.
You know, and I'm back at it again, and that's just how I've been every day. So it feels really good when you tell me stuff like you are really loving the music, and your fans are writing in, they're singing this to it. It makes me feel really good because I'm killing myself.
Well, you know, I know it's tough and hard, and damn it, Tanadra, man, you rock so hard. And, you know, I'm definitely, without question, a fan of yours. I know lots and lots and lots of people here at OFNR, you know, listeners of OFNR are huge fans. I mean, last month I had over 40 e-quests just for you. Just for you. And, like, so if you broke it down, that's like more than a request a day for your music. Like, when you really break it down, like, it's just insane. So, you know, clearly,
awesome.
you're
If you guys are listening out there, thank you so much.
So
keep them coming. Let's make it 80.
That's right. What about, I mean, the last couple things I guess I have, what about American Idol? What's your feel on something like that? I mean, is it... You know, is that hurting our music industry? Is it not?
Yeah, I can say, you know, exposure is exposure, regardless. If you don't win, regardless if it's a gimmick, your face is out there more than it would have ever been if, you know, you were still doing karaoke in a bar, cutting demos, trying to make it.
Right.
If you have that opportunity and you're out there, it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, and regardless of probably all the shit and the bullshit that's behind it, you're still getting that exposure. Whether Daughtry basically signed his life away, I guarantee you his family's in a much better place than it was when he was doing, I think he was working in a mailroom or something like that.
Right.
You know, and I'm sure his wife and kid are in a better place now because of it.
Yeah, well, sure, absolutely, right?
So
I mean,
it's just, it may be a gimmick, it may be a ploy, it may be this, we don't know. Who knows? Reality TV to me is not even reality. So it's just, that's how it is. And I think this came at a great time, and it lasted this long, so evidently people believe in the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And
so I take it.
I guess, shit, man, I fucking lost my train of thought again.
I told you, I do that to guys.
Again.
I have that on you guys, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was the other thing I guess I could say is, like, as soon as I put up your information on my website, I had a couple of my DJs come to me like, Bob, who is this sexy, gorgeous woman?
Wow.
And when are you going to talk to her? And I was like, well, I've actually got an interview. And they're like, oh, we're all going to be there. And, like, sure enough, am I sitting with any DJs? No, they all missed it, you know? Listening. Yeah, they're probably listening at home, you know? That's probably a better thing for me, actually, to be honest. I don't know if I want to
give you all to yourself, see? Make them jealous.
That's right. So, I mean, for me, you know, I guess, you know, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy day to talk to OFNR, and, you know, best of luck. Anything that OFNR can do, like when you start playing gigs in the city or in Jersey. I mean, I know Dingbats is right there in Clifton. That's a crazy good place to see shows. I've seen a couple good shows there. When you start playing, you got to let me know, because I will bring...
Oh, I will definitely, 150,000%. And I plan on making... I mean, I guess I am a theatrical kind of person as well, so I plan on making it a show. It's going to be it's crazy.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
It's going to be everything, like you wouldn't believe. So.
You know, and I mean, you know, OFNR is notorious for bringing party buses full of people from Connecticut
As long as you guys got Patron, I'm in.
you know, from Connecticut to New York to see shows. So, you know,
that's great.
You know, anything. This is sincerely from the bottom of my heart. If there's anything that OFNR can do to help to support the cause more so than what we, you know, are already doing, you just got to let me know. And it'd be
Hey, which goes to mention, right, what I wanted to mention to you as well. I would love it if you guys can go to, if you go to my MySpace right now, there is a vote button for not just OFNR.
Right.
Keep me up in the loop. I see that you guys are supporting me a lot, and I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. There's a contest that I just got nominated in for, Universal Films Pictures. It has this, it's called Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's a movie that's coming out August 24th, and they nominated me with several of the indie artists for this contest. So please go there and vote for Tanadra. Vote Tanadra. Vote Tanadra. You can vote once a day. It ends May 28th. So,
right on. So everybody should go and help out and make sure that you get on that, because like that, of course, will only make you stronger, bigger, you know, more popular, more people can hear you. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, and,
yeah, for sure.
And supporting independent bands is really, ultimately, those are the bands that like are gonna give back in return. You know what I mean? It's not like supporting the major guys who they're never gonna talk to you. They're never gonna say even hello to you, let alone, you know, thanks for helping me out. Whereas,
exactly,
you know,
they could care less.
Absolutely,
they really could care less.
Whereas, you know, the indie bands, especially all the indie bands that OFNR has helped and loves, you know, every time we get an opportunity to talk with these guys, they're always so thankful and help. You know, like, hey, thanks so much for helping us out and doing what you do. And it's like, look, we're just doing this because we love music. You know, it's simple as that.
Sure.
You know, and
for sure. Like, if you know, like, my thing is too is it's always great to. You know, I consider share a stage with other talent as well. So, if I'm going to be doing shows and you know bands are like, hey, we should merge and do some kind of mini tour,
Let's
do it. Let's do it, because it's just, to me, it's about, I've seen that. When I go to shows and I watch these bands that are awesome and they have multiple bands coming out, but they're all together, as, you know, as one kind of doing this, the energy is so intense.
Without
it's so
question.
awesome to see that. So,
Without
for sure.
Well, Tanadra, thank you so much for taking some time out and talking with me today. And, I love your stuff, and I'm going to keep on playing it as loud as I can, and I cannot wait for some new material. My seat waiting. And
you're going to love it. You guys are certainly going to love it. I know you're going to love it. It's, like I said, it's harder, it's edgier, it's got some metal influence put in there as well, so you're going to love it. And thank you. So definitely, please, guys, make sure you sign up to my mailing list. You'll get that free download of Danny.
Definitely.
And check out the new website and sign up to the website as well. We can make it a community, and you'll catch me in there once in a blue moon. I even host chats every once in a while in my MySpace, so you can actually get a live chat with me. Catch me on like a Thursday or Wednesday night when I'm nice and toasty off a couple glasses of wine, and we can give it a loose.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, Tanadra, thanks so much, man. I definitely love your music, and, you know, keep on rocking, man. I'll keep my ears open, and when you're playing, I'm there.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you, OFNR. And I hope next time we talk, it'll be LP and some more fun stuff coming this way.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.
Wait. One more thing.
Yes.
Check out the music video. The debut of my music video, which was shot in Poland in January, is actually coming out May 20th. So it's a couple days away. Thursday at 1 o'clock, world premiere, and you can catch it actually right at the website at Tanadra.com.
I was going to ask actually about that, because I saw the making of kind of stuff, and I'm like, oh man, this video is going to be awesome. So
yeah, the trailer is up right now. You can catch the trailer on the website right now, and you'll see the full on video, and it's pretty fucking sick.
Thursday at 1, so I'm there. I'll be on the website. Your website's going to go down because there's going to be so many people that are going to want to get on.
I hope so. Bring it down, baby. Bring it down.
Tanadra, we love you, man. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, I have it. Tanadra, man, from New Jersey, straight up. Awesome person. Gorgeous. Beautiful, right? And close to home when you think about it. You know, I got the New Jersey Vixen down there in Jersey, and she's in Jersey. It's like a match made in heaven. You know what I mean? Like, and she just has an amazing kick-ass voice. And you guys have equested me, and like, you know what? What the hell? Here is some fucking Tanadra for your ear holes. Tanadra, thank you so much for calling in. Don't go anywhere because OFNR's Indie 180 is not over. Since we started late, we're running late. Keep it locked because I've got more music right at you. Don't go anywhere.
what's up? This is Mike from Odd Zero. You listen to Official FN Radio.
Imaginary kingdoms come and go, false prophets blind. You kept me waiting here, now I'm awash with blank surprise. A full seduction, nowhere to be found, it's unalive. Because seduction only leaves you naked and despised. Now you're with a ring from being pretty little thing. Please tell me what you're waiting for. And it's never divine, you know you keep it inside. You can't hurt me anymore. Quagmires racing, maybe opportunities abound. Fierce agitation just won't allow me to comply. A full seduction compromised by emboldened pride. Because seduction only leaves you naked in the light. Now you're in a ring from being pretty little thing. Please tell me what you're waiting for. And it's never divine, you know you keep it inside. You can't hurt me anymore. I don't know what has happened to me. I don't make decent company. Consciousness fades, the high valor days have come and gone. A full seduction only conveys a passing flight. Because seduction brings you in the face of the silent light. Now you're with a ring from being pretty little thing. Please tell me what you're waiting for. And it's never divine, you know you keep it inside. You can't hurt me anymore. Now you're with a ring, oh yeah, you little thing. Please tell me what you're waiting for. And it's never divine, you know you keep it inside. You can't hurt me anymore.
Hey, it's Lex. Keep it locked right here on OFNR, all independent music, all weekend long.
You're falling out, lost control. Pretty little girl, she made a mess. You can go back, yeah, well, came in
fucking GPS thing here. There we go.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for choosing Momo's GPS system. How can I help you today?
I'm looking for a place that rocks.
I think I have a place to have officialfnradio.com.
Oh, let's go.
All right, please start out by taking a right. Take another right. There to the left. Take another left in 3.2 miles. Please take a right.
We're here. Check out all this kick-ass music.
This doesn't please me. Please back up.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'm not even... What are you doing?
So we're going to take the next left off of a cliff. Thank you and have a great day.
OfficialFNradio.com. We won't drive you off a cliff.
Fix. A power brought to official FNRadio.com. From the land of the gods comes
ZipItDesigns.com.
Zip It Designs. Get everything together and zip it. Zip it. WKRK, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Des Moines. Doing it right, doing it nasty, doing it sweet. Here's DJ Lou Grigowski.
Yeah, that's me, Sweet Lou. Hanging out in the middle of this all independent weekend, doing it all day and all night. But first, here's some Disturbed.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that, Private Pile?
Sir, a shitty station, sir. Don't listen to shitty stations.
Yes, we are talking about you directly, crap. If it's an all-independent weekend, why not play all-independent music like what you're gonna hear right fucking now?
On officialfnradio.com.
Fucking listen, bro!
Oh, yes, it is an all-independent weekend. Not a sometimes, not an occasional independent song here and there. We're not going to play, other music. I mean, we played some Dio earlier, justifiably. Played one Dio song. I'm sure you guys are, saying, you know what, that's justified. But we're not going to play, like Metallica and Disturbed and shit on an all-independent weekend. I mean, not that I dislike any of those bands. I love those bands. I love Metallica. Metallica is my number one favorite band of all time, ever. But they don't belong on an all-independent weekend. It's just dumb. But we did play some all-independent music. I mean, we played the Buster James band called Groove Monkey. Some brand new music to your ear hole right there. It's from an album called Gods and Greed. And they're from the UK. And coming soon to a radio station near you, an OFNR radio station near you, an interview with Buster James Band. They've been around doing this a long time, and I cannot wait to talk to them. That's coming soon. Before that, of course, Michael H. and the Bashers. Michael H. is actually putting together his own store down in the Village in New York, and I am like tick-tock, waiting for the announcement of when that's gonna arrive, because OFNR is gonna be there in style, like rocking out with Michael H. at his brand new location. So that's coming soon. Zero before that with a brand new song called Withering. Me and Bill were talking about last night on the way home from Worcester, the brand new Odd Zero album and the fact that we have it and it rocks. And we were talking about songs that, don't get any love, like any, real airplay, and, like forgettable songs from the new record. And it's hard to say that because it's a brand new record. And he was like, Withering isn't one of those songs that I like, think of when I think of the record. I think of, like Wigs and I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. And I don't know that I've really paid that close of attention to that song. And I'm glad I played it because holy fuck, Mike Fuji rips that fucking track apart, yo. It's just so good. Another Odd Zero to Dread, yo. If you're going to rock against dystrophy, please do yourself a favor. Bring your $10 to get in the door, but bring another 10 to pick up another Odd Zero to Dread, because Mike Friedman guaranteed me on the party bus, and I have video to prove it, and I'm just saying, that we could expect to have the actual pressed copy of another Odd Zero to Dread in our grubby little mitts at Rock Against Dystrophy, which is on June the 12th. So I want you guys to bring some extra cash with you. Of course, OFNR is going to be there with shirts and all kinds of stuff, and we've been thinking about all kinds of new product that we can give to you guys, obviously to sell and whatever. Then this way you can support OFNR. You can get an OFNR t-shirt right now on the official FN Radio website. You go to merch, you click on merch, you make yourself a little payment of $10 plus shipping, and I'll send you out a shirt. It's just as simple as that. I think I've only got larges left. So if you're looking for a large shirt, now's the time to get them. We should be getting some more shirts done hopefully soon. I'm just waiting for some funds to come in, and then I'll be able to totally give you guys more merch to to love and hold and cherish forever. Now, before Tanadra called in, and we did just play some Tanadra with Danny, right? Kick-ass fucking shit. I was telling you about Sabrosa Party and their events, and I didn't get a chance to go through them, so I'm going to go through them right meow. May the 18th, Plainside from New York, The Stereoflies from Massachusetts, and Goodnight Process from Maine. 3 different states, 1 fucking location, Danbury, Connecticut, 9 p.m. Cousin Larry's, come on, of course. May the 20th, it's Rio Bravo, Good Sir Con Artist, and Consonance. All hanging out at Cousin Larry's. And then, of course, May the 22nd, you got to mark this one down. This is an important date. May the 22nd. What is that? Next Saturday, I think? Right? Something like that. Yeah, I think it's like next Saturday. At Cousin Larry's. Good dear friends of OFNR. Two-Fisted Law. It is next Saturday, by the way, 9 p.m. Two-Fisted Law is going to be at Cousin Larry's. Now, rumor has it, and rumor being Bob on the Knob totally made this happen, made this possible, that Two-Fisted Law has been working diligently on what I've been asking for since I heard it originally, and that is the Vertical Driver's License song done punk, done Two-Fisted Law-esque. You know, because it's not a Two-Fisted Law song. It's something that that Ricky and Kyle did on their own. But I'm like, yo, it's such a great song, so funny. You know, it's really epic, and I want to hear it done as a Two-Fisted Law punk song. God damn it! And so they said that the very last show that they were doing on their little tour here, they would do that, and that's the May 22nd show. So for no other reason but to go see them do Vertical Driver's License punked out, you got to go to that show right there. Boom, damn, done. Plus Super Volcano from Massachusetts, plus the Jukebox Romantics from New York, hanging out at Cousin Larry's May the 22nd. Mark it on your calendar. Make sure that you're going to be there because god damn it, Vertical Driver's License punked out. I mean, come on, that's going to be so great. Also coming up to Cousin Larry's, Deception of a Ghost and a Past Unknown. That's May 26th. May 27th, it's Dirk Quinn Band and the Hook and the Magnanimous. Can't speak today. May 28th, it's D Omega and Arms Against a Sea. May 29th, it's Castine, Brian Severn, and the Victorious and those Mockingbirds. They're from Jersey, so great band. May the 30th, The Upwelling and Hollander from South Dakota, all the way from South fucking Dakota. You should go to that show just to support South Dakota because, I mean, they're coming all the way from fucking South Dakota to play here in Connecticut. I mean, come on. And then, of course, next month, there's a shit ton more stuff coming, right? June 6th, it is Mad Orchid and the August Infinity. Brought to you by Mo on the Mic from officialfnradio.com. I'm going to play some Mad Orchid in just a little bit. But before I do, I'm going to play you the song that Two-Fisted Law promised that they would do a punk rendition of. That's called Vertical Driver's License, and it's found right here, only here. Guaranteed only here, because they played it here live for us on officialfnradio.com. Here they are, Two-Fisted Law and Vertical Driver's License, the acoustic version. Punk version coming soon.
Yeah, text from your brother Kyle. I said, play Last Night, Ricky Met a Lady.
Yes! This is a song that when Ricky and I used to play acoustic stuff all the time, we went out to an open mic at Cousin Larry's, and we met some girls. We learned that maybe they shouldn't have been in Cousin Larry's. Monday night, Ricky met a lady. Well, not legally a lady. Her driver's license was printed vertically. Don't make references to Star Wars or plan on taking her out Land on sea.
Oh Lord!
Is that based on true events?
It absolutely is. We were at Cousin Larry's. Ricky and I were playing an open mic there, so after we're done playing, we're talking to these two girls, and they're like, Ricky asks the one he's talking to, he's like, oh, how old are you? She's like, oh, I'm 24. She's like, he's like, oh, where'd you go to school? She's like, oh, I went to Newtown High School. Well, Ricky and I graduated from Newtown High School, so we're like, and we were probably, I don't know, 25, 26 at the time. So like, oh, really? We should know you then. And Ricky's sister would have graduated the same year, and he's like, oh, do you know my sister? And they were like, oh yeah, she was in a couple of years ahead of us, and we're like, wait a minute. And they turned out to be like 19.
Ooh.
Inside Larry's?
Inside Larry's. And
is Dave.
And this is Scotty the Body from Lost Legacy. You're listening to Official FN Radio.
The towers are forever. 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 The towers are forever.
boring song. I can't get it straight. The stupid scenes in my head. The pain that was so bright, almost wish I was dead. I know that I'm free. I know that I'm guilty. I am what I was and what I'll always be. No, nothing can save me. Can't take the pain off the life for me. The stronger feels all the blood they bleed. Our hearts are hard. We've gone too far. There's no chance of taming the beast that we are. You and me, we found destiny. It's cause of a soul, and it's the light we can see.
Always searching, never
poopy, cocky, feces, excrement, FN Radio. We are the shit, and they are just poop stains.
It is officialfnradio.com. My name is Bob on the motherfucking knob, and the show is over. 3 hours goes by so fucking fast. No matter when you start and when you finish, 3 hours when it's all said and done, it's just not enough time for independent music and all the independent bands that we have that we love and cherish and fucking damn, man. That's why we do the all independent weekend. Starts on Friday, goes all the way into Sunday. Fuck, after this show, it's all independent music. I mean, if you like independent music, you want to hear new stuff, right? You don't want to hear the same old boring bullshit that you've been hearing on the FM radio since fucking 1972. Well, fuck, man. All weekend long, I got independent music for you. Coming up right after this, it's more of the same independent music from around the world. Not just the local area, not just Connecticut, not just New York, not just Mass, not just Jersey. All around the globe. I mean, I got bands from Sweden like Discipline X, from Finland. I mean, you got bands from Budapest, all over the goddamn place. So crazy. I want everyone to check out Kink E Magazine and see New Jersey Vixen's Saints of Pain article. That's right. Just remember, I want everyone to remember something real quick. Heat on the Streets, that particular name came from Bob on the Knob. I just want to put that out there. The Heat on the Streets, that was my moniker for the Vixen. So I want everyone to go and pick up a copy, get it online, check it out online, but go pick up a copy. Get an actual hard copy. God damn it. So that you have it and hold it and say, wow, I know some of these people. I know the New Jersey Vixen. I know the Saints of Pain. They're fucking awesome. Yeah, they are. Their entire record is so good. I mean, what I've got of it, the like 7-8 tracks that I've got of it, it's just every song is epic and good. And you can get Kinky Magazine sold in New York, you know, at newsstands, I'm sure. Check it out. Or go to kinkemagazine.com. Say what's up to Nancy and all the people over there at Kinky Magazine. Or you can go right to officialfnradio.com and scroll down just a little bit, go down to the advertiser section, and there you see them. Right there, boom. Kinky Magazine. Gotta love it, right? All week, we got kick-ass live shows all week long. Tuesday, it's 2 for Tuesday. All day, all night. Fucking A, man. And then 7 to 10, it's Mardi Gras with Mo and the Lexicon. And this week, it's Rock Hard Magazine calling in, talking to Mo on the mic and the Lexicon about Rock Hard Magazine. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. Then, of course, Wednesday in the morning, it's Rock Therapy. Get your rock therapy fix with Dr. Chris. 80s metal. I'm sure that Dr. Chris is going to have more Dio, more Rainbow in there for you. So, you know, keep it locked for that. Wednesday night, it's me and Drewby doing the Legends show. That's right, Legends of the Lost Temple. And, Temple of the Lost Legends, something like that. We just call it the Legends show. Show where we play legendary music, you know, from all over, you know, all kinds of different stuff. Not just way back stuff, but all kinds of different stuff. It is, however, way back Wednesday all day long on Wednesday. So if you like classic rock, just updated the libraries not that long ago, maybe over the last couple days, actually. So you get brand new old music. It's weird, right? Thursday, 8 to 11, Homie. And some dude bringing it brutal, bringing it loud, bringing it psychosocial, yo. Bringing it like only Homie and some dude know how. And that is loud and fucking brutal. With the session 8 to 11 Thursday nights. Then on Friday, it is Burning Rubber, baby. Oh, yeah. If it's got 4 wheels and an engine and it races, then you want to check out Burning Rubber Radio. We are on the Burning Rubber U-Car, OFNR is, and I'm so absolutely excited about that. 8 to 10, 2 hours of NASCAR racing and car racing for your dome. Please check it out, Burning Rubber. Awesome. Last week's episode, this week's episode, 2 weeks worth of Burning Rubber Radio. You cannot go wrong. That also starts our all-independent weekend, like I started off by saying. All-independent music all weekend long. Friday to Sunday, nothing but independent music all weekend long. So if you're into the independent scene, man, if you love a band, if there's a band that you love, if there's a band that you really want to know more about, then you need to tune in to the All Independent Weekend, and you need to send them over my way. Go to officialfnradio.com, click on the contact page, current staff page, send an email to me or the Vixen or somebody telling us that we should be playing a band. There was a band that I was supposed to play at Zombie Theater today. I totally missed that opportunity to do so. So keep it locked because I'm going to debut it next week. Of course, we'll probably get it on Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday on Mardi Gras. And I think that's it. Yeah, fuck y'all. I'm out. Peace.
It may concern. I'm writing this song for you. I've done all I can do. Fuck it, I'm through. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Finally found out what life's all about. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Tired of the shit coming out of my mouth, yeah. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Never gonna win, never thought I stood a chance, yeah. Fuck y'all, I'm out. I'm down for the count. If I wanted to die tonight, if I needed, yeah, to take my life, no one cares until I'm gone. What has God done me wrong? Yeah, yeah, fuck y'all, I'm out. Finally found out what life's all about. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Tired of the shit coming out of my mouth, yeah, fuck y'all, I'm out. Never gonna win, never thought I stood a chance, yeah, fuck y'all, I'm out. I'm down for the count. I'm tired of trying to fix myself. I'm tired of playing the cards I've been dealt. I'm tired of living for somebody else. No joy in life, no pain in death. Pills or a bullet for me. How about a jolt of electricity? Now that's all for me. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Finally found out what life's all about. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Tired of the shit coming out of my mouth, yeah. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Never gonna win, never thought I stood a chance, yeah. Fuck y'all, I'm out. I'm down for the count. Oh, bye-bye, I'm gone. Don't look back, society, if I done you wrong. If you come looking for me, or start looking 6 feet deep, yeah. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Finally found out what life's all about. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Tired of the shit coming out of my mouth, yeah. Fuck y'all, I'm out. Never gonna win, never thought I stood a chance, yeah. Fuck y'all, I'm out. I'm down for the count.